Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Tiger Talks Wrestling. I am your host, Tony. Not joined by anybody today, but we got a brand new show today as I'm doing a prediction show for WTW Revelations. WTW is a company, backyard wrestling company, I've been watching for a while now. They were on a hiatus for a little bit, and they've come back. They're wrestling in the ring now. I've been seeing a lot of improvements and been enjoying what I've been watching over the last couple months since their return. You see there the official Revelations poster, and I'm going to give my predictions for the 3 matches that are on the card for it. Revelations will air on the WTW YouTube channel this upcoming Thursday, so make sure you tune into that. I think this should be the start of more collaborations between myself, Tiger Talks Wrestling, and WTW Wrestling. So enjoy the show, and if you guys have anything you want to add, feel free to drop anything in the comments section. Leave your predictions as well as we move along through the show. Revelations is their next big PLE. They've had a couple that they've done so far in the ring era, if you will. But this one is shaping up to be a pretty good size show, and we're going to dive in. I did have this a little opposite way of what I'm going to do it, so let's go in to this first match here in just a moment. Get this removed. Now you see me? Now you don't. Go into a little video package previewing the first match I'm going to give my prediction for.
Strong words there from Jetpack. But as we did earlier with Chase and Relic, I want to take a deeper dive into this triple threat match Revelations. How did this come about? What is the history of these 3 men? Let's take a look. Tournament to face Juggernaut in the finals here tonight.
I need to know who I'm facing. I go to facing Born in the rap. Come on, who am I facing, Born? Tell me.
I kicked your fucking ass at Reborn!
Ah, that's where you're wrong. When you came in that gauntlet eliminator at Reborn, I was already tired. You think you stand a chance against me when I'm fresh?
Little side to me!
Ah!
I've done nothing but prove that I have the skills to compete with you and you. So with that being said, I want another shot at that championship.
Huh. You both want to fight me?
Three-way!
So be it. Both fight.
Official Grayson Bourne just told me here in my headset at Revelations, Jetpack, Juggernaut Rakesh, Next Gen Championship on the line. What a huge match this is going to be.
Told you, WTW, this is a juggernaut you've never fucking seen before. Ah.
So yes, the first match I'll be discussing is going to be that triple threat match. We're going to add this here. 1 second. Things didn't want to cooperate a little here, as per usual. Yeah, that's not important. So we got the triple threat match for the Next Gen Championship. As you see here, we got the champion Juggernaut defending against both Jetpack and Rakesh. As you've seen in that video package there, Rakesh has some momentum going in. It had a good showing against Juggernaut during the gauntlet match that happened. Juggernaut claims that he was tired, and that's why Rakesh was able to take him out there. Rakesh looking for first piece of gold in WTW, but so is Jetpack. And in my opinion, Jetpack is the one riding the wave of momentum as we go into Revelations. Jetpack had an amazing main event match on the previous edition of WTW programming against Jackson Hendricks. Unfortunately, it was no finish to it as it was ruined by Ace Armbruster. But Jetpack has been on the going, on the upcoming, if you will. And in my opinion, this should be a good triple threat match. When it's all said and done, I got Jetpack walking out as the new Next Gen champion. You guys got anything you want to add to that? If maybe you got a different opinion, go ahead and put it in the comments section. But I'm looking at Jetpack winning the gold here. I could see making an argument for Juggernaut to retain in this, but I just don't see that happening. I feel like it's going to be a new champion and new at the end of this match. I'm going to see. I don't think they had a video package for that. Not really. All right. I could find it somewhere else, I'm sure. But we're going to move on. That match. A match that's very personal. Ever since WTW returned, these two have been going at it tooth and nail, really, if you will. Seen wins for both guys. It's been quite the rivalry between Ace Armbruster, the former Daniel Devitt, and Jackson Hendricks. And this time, it's not going to be just a one-on-one match, though. It's going to be Extreme Rules. Ace, of course, as I mentioned, ruined the main event match on the last Mayhem between Jackson and Jetpack. Kind of took out both men. I feel like whoever wins this match ends the rivalry no matter what. And will move forward possibly for a WTW World Championship match in the near future. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But it's a big match for both these guys. Like I said, I'm sure there is a video package somewhere that just wasn't aired on that show, so I can go back and find it. But I can pretty much tell you, like I said, both men have wins over each other, and this has been going on ever since the beginning of WTW's return. It's going to be physical. It's going to be brutal. These two go at it. We've seen different sides of both men, and I've gone back and forth. I've talked with people about this one. I feel like they both could use the win. They both need it to go further in their career in WTW. A loss is going to set one back. I just feel like one of them needs it a little bit more than the other right now, and that one to me is Ace Armbruster. I've got Ace picking up the win in this Extreme Rules match, and then bigger things on the horizon for him, partially because of how I think the main event's going to play out, but we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, it's going to be physical. These two men are going to put it all out there, put it on the line, probably even match of the night at Revelations, but I am, like I said, going with Ace Armbruster to pick up the win. Of course, he went now. No, I don't think I've got anything for that. Let me see. No, not there. All right. So now, I'm wondering why it's not showing me up in here. No, because I didn't click that. That's why. There we go. All right. One of the big names from WTW is missing from in-ring action during this show, and that is, of course, the former WTW World Champion, King Crunch. He got his match with Chase Chambers and ended up losing the world title match with Chase Chambers. And he's been on a spiral, if you will, ever since. He attacked referees, he's attacked wrestlers unprovoked. And because of that, the general manager, Grayson Bourne, has suspended King Crunch. Is it a valid suspension? Probably. Do I think King Crunch is going to listen to the suspension and stay out of everything? No. I think we'll probably see King Crunch at Revelations, whether or not he gets involved in a match or just attacks somebody or gets in the face of the GM. We'll have to wait and see. But I just don't think King Crunch is going to be off of our screens for very long at all. And it's probably a good thing that he's not, because he's a good wrestler in the ring and is somebody that can help build up WCW in any championship that he could hold. I mean, he was one of the longest reigning WWE champions of all time at one point. So I'm sure he wants to get back in that world title picture sooner than later. All right. Now we're going to backtrack. In the video from Mayhem. And then we're going to go into this. I don't want to add it quite yet.
One specific name on this board that needs to be exposed more than all. And that time will come. You're a fraud, Chase Chambers. The only thing you care about in this world is the gold around your waist. You think holding that championship makes you worthy? It doesn't. It makes you the biggest liar of all.
If I'm such a big fraud in your eyes, where's your leg to stand on?
I've taken such enjoyment in watching me get inside your head. You drive yourself crazy, wondering why me, why I'm the fraud. Get inside your head. You drive yourself crazy, wondering why me, why am I the fraud?
What have I done recently? I understand the skeletons of my past. But recently, what have I done to show anything but reform?
You don't care about your friendship with Jackson Hendricks. You say friends with him because you know it'll benefit you at some point. Good PR, huh? The joy that I'm going to take in beating you is not the joy of becoming the WTW champion. No. It's exposing you for the why, removing that fake heroism mask that you wear and parade around everybody.
I've proved that I have what it takes to be the longest reigning champion in this company for a long time to come.
So Chase, like you, like everybody else, the whole world's gonna watch as you fall down. Chasing Revelations, your whole world comes crashing down.
That brings us into that main event. We got the Masked Man Relic going one-on-one with Chase Chambers for the WTW Championship in what should be a good match between these two guys. Relic's played mind games with Chase Chambers and the whole build-up to this match. Seems to have gotten into Chase's head. The multiple questions we've got here. Is Chase Chambers the hero that he says he is, or is Relic right that he's putting on a facade? Is he really not the good guy that he's playing out to be? We'll have to wait and see what comes about with that. But that's important to find out later. But when it comes down to it, these two guys got to step foot in the ring. And when they're in the ring, we're going to have to see if Relic can bring it in the ring besides just with mind games. Because Chase is a beast in that ring. He's proven that ever since WTW's return. He can take a beating, too, when need be. We haven't seen as much of Relic in the ring. We've seen a little bit of him in the ring since return. Relic's never been a huge main event person when it comes to WTW. He's going to have to step up his game in this match, especially. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out when it's all said and done. Will we hear and new, or will we hear still champion? Relic almost, in a way, sounds like he doesn't care about the WTW Championship. He just wants to expose Chase Chambers for the fraud that he feels like he is. And winning the title would just be extra in his situation, in his case. So it'll be interesting to see which way the cookie crumbles, if you will. But I've got, personally, my prediction is Chase Chambers will walk out still WTW champion. I don't think Relic is going to be the one to take that title off of Chase Chambers' shoulder. Could be wrong, but that's just the way I think it's going to play out. We're going So there you have all three matches that are on the card. Again, like I said, I think King Crunch might be involved in the show in some way, shape, or form. You never know. He is technically suspended, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him in there. These men will be putting it all out on the line at Revelations on Thursday on the WTW channel. We will have to watch and see how everything unfolds. Should be a fun show. And I will be watching and looking forward to seeing who walks out with both that Next Gen and WTW championships. Will Jackson be able to get the upper hand on Ace and finally put him in his back seat? Or will Ace get the big win over Jackson Hendricks in Extreme Rules and go forward past Hendricks into something bigger, perhaps? Can Jetpack finally win a championship as he continues his quest in his rookie year in WTW? All these questions and so many more will be answered, hopefully, at WTW Revelations. We will see you guys next time for my next prediction show. Might even do a review show for Revelations. We'll wait and see. Guys, enjoy. This is Tony. This has been Tiger Talks Wrestling. We will catch you guys this weekend when I have my prediction show with my friends, Eddie and John. We're going to be doing Friday night a prediction show for WWE Elimination Chamber. Hope you guys enjoyed WTW Revelations. We'll see you next time.